Hello everyone and welcome to my home in Salzburg, Austria. My name is Gerd Farnberger and I'm from Smint.io. As most of you, I was expecting to travel to New York to the HS Dam in just 2 weeks' time to meet as many of you as possible. Well, I do hope that is going to happen sometime later this year, and most of all, I hope that you and your families are well and safe for now. At Smint.io, we have adapted quite well to the new world of working from home. This is my partner Reinhard and I in our office in Linz, when we could still be there. And here I show you a glimpse of the environment we could enjoy around here on our weekends under normal circumstances. Now we're all working from home, but we managed to create an office feeling by staying connected all day via Teams. We're having coffee breaks together and even joint workout sessions in the evenings. I'd be curious what creative ways you have found to deal with the situation. And if you like, drop me a line at gerd@smint.io. But now let's get to the actual topic of enterprise content buying. A quite clunky term. What does it mean to and for you? And what does it mean for the different roles in enterprises and agencies?
In the DAM world, you hear very often of the content supply chain, which covers the content lifecycle from creation to archiving. What is entirely missing is the buying process for the content. And hey, I think all of your companies are buying content, right? That's why we think that content buying is a blind spot in the content supply chain. And if we look deeper into that blind spot, we find that creatives and really anyone who is buying content have to search different sources with different user accounts, different contracts, different buying and settlement procedures, and usually also with entirely intransparent cost structures. Approvals and collaboration run via emails typically. And then they are downloading the assets to their network drives and they're losing license and metadata, of course, with the latent risk of license infringement. In short, in most companies, content buying is inefficient and costly and frustrating. So let's take a look at what we can expect from an enterprise content buying platform. First of all, it needs to be one tool and one user interface. The user should be able to get one search result from all relevant stock agencies. And what we want is best of both worlds, best of centralized purchasing and decentralized creativity. We want the creatives to focus on quality rather than suppliers. And of course, we don't want them to leave their creative environment, the creative tools they're working in, like Adobe Creative Cloud or Office 365. And we want them to be supported in the way they are working, like, for example, with layout files and replacing them with assets that are licensed when they're bought. Yes, and we also want to decrease our asset costs. In 2020, we can expect to have state-of-the-art collaboration and approval features. And we can hope not to have any manual processes necessary in administration and settlement of the buying process. And of course, we need an easy access for everyone in order to avoid illegal use of assets, of Google shopping. Also, we want to have an integration in our existing systems. We want to have a sophisticated user permission management, ideally integrated with single sign-on. And we want to have a seamless content supply chain integration into our DAM, synchronizing license data and meta information into the system. Well, it sounds also simple, and still it is a blind spot in most architectures. So how would an enterprise content management solution fit into a solution architecture so that the blind spot is covered? Well, again, the architecture looks quite simple. Basically, we need API connectivity to the stock providers on one hand, and a process to include delivery by creatives, and an API connectivity to the DAM for synchronization, and if so needed, to the creative workflow as well. And if the platform is cloud-based, the project to implement enterprise content buying should be simple too.
That was my short introduction to enterprise content buying from the home office. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see as many of you as possible later on this year, either in New York or in London at the HSDAM. Stay well, and if you like, you'll find the contact details at the end.